New Year's resolutions are falling pregnant. Yeah.
Got no issues, it's kinda nice. Like running water into a paradise. Got no drama, feels like we arrived. Picture perfect, don't exist. But when I'm with you, don't have to question it. True devotion.
Good morning, really not morning. It's like midday and I'm about to have lunch, but I got out of my walking slash house outfit because I'm about to go out. But oh, it's so hot. It's so hot in Queensland at the moment. And there's no aircon that reaches to this room and it sucks. I feel like the last week, or no, the last couple of weeks, I feel like I've just been in this like New Year mode, and I feel like everyone's in this mode at the moment. And some of the things like I've been doing is like, I have a Fitbit now. I actually got this for Christmas, but I put it on like 2 days ago. I'm at 8,334 steps today. That's because I walked dogs for an hour this morning. I linked this up with like my health insurance, and apparently it gives you all these points, and then you can use those points to get like a remedial massage or like certain things. So it's kind of fun. I like the goal of it, and I don't know how long it's going to last, but hopefully I continue it. And I have this thing where like I don't like how like things are on my wrist, and plus it's like very bulky because my wrists are like too small for the watch, and so I wear it, but if I'm going out I put it in my pocket. I put it in my pocket so that it still counts the steps. I've been thinking recently I want to create like some charts, and like charts that aren't paper that I can like use a whiteboard pen and then rub out. So I was thinking of like making like a Canva chart, laminating it at Officeworks, and getting like a whiteboard pen and putting it inside like my pantry, or like maybe like my weekly planner, like I don't know, behind my door in my bedroom or something like that. I want to print out like a meal planner. What I've noticed is Michael like always plans the meals. Like I'll cook, but he'll like be like, oh, Bridie, cook this, or oh, do this. And it's just because like my whole entire life I would literally not plan my meals. I would literally go 2 hours before making dinner. I would pull a meat out of the fridge and let it defrost and be like, okay, I'm gonna make this because I have this meat. And Michael doesn't work like that. He like goes to the shops and then he thinks, okay, what are we gonna have? We'll have this, I'll buy this for this and this. That's what he's like. So I struggle with him because he just like always decides what we're gonna make, and I'm like, I kind of want to decide what we're gonna make sometimes, and I do sometimes because I get in before he says something. Another thing, I've been writing a lot of lists. I'm actually obsessed with lists, and it just like makes my brain like so much more clearer, and I'm just have so many books or so many lists floating around everywhere, and I'm trying to work out like a good system so it's not like chaotic. Maybe I just need like a book, a whole entire book where I have all these like different lists, so everything's all in one spot. I don't know what I like, but I do. Oh, I have this new list, this one and this one. I got like ones that looked like pretty and then I could leave them on my bedside table. My friend, she actually suggested, oh no, wait, I haven't even got one yet for that. Well, there's another list that I've made, and it's like I've been having really bad sleeps, and I've been having like a lot of nightmares and stuff after beach mission. I really think like honestly straight away after beach mission, straight away when I shared a message, I literally was having nightmares straight away after that. And I know it's because the enemy does not like when the power of God is moving, and he loves to just destroy that. And I know that's why like I've been like losing sleep and having bad dreams and all that sort of stuff. But my friend, she actually suggested to write down 3 things that I'm grateful for before I sleep, so that like my mind will be thinking about like really positive things. So it will be like 3 things I'm grateful for that happened in the day, and then I bring it up in my mind and I'm like, And so I've been doing that with Michael, and we've been just saying like 3 things we're grateful for the day. And it's just like been so nice, because I will A, get a better sleep and be able to fall asleep easier, and B, it's really nice and heartwarming to like share that with each other, or like think about it in your own head. And I have another book. This one is going to be for this year like my YouTube motivation tips or inspo or anything that comes to my mind, and I'm like, I need to write it down. This is this book. This book, it's called A Love Letter and a Response Letter, and you can read all about that in the, I'll get it. This book, which is Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, this is such a good book, and it's just like, it really describes why females do what they do and why males do what they do, and it makes sense in my head why Michael does certain things and why I feel certain ways, and it just like is very validating. So I got that idea from this book, and in here I wrote down, so I've written down literally a template of what to write in a love letter and a response letter. Basically, a love letter is like if you've had an argument, or if you're about to have an argument or something like that with your spouse, or it could be anything. Like you could be writing it for a situation where you're like, I hate that this happened and I don't want to really talk to this person about it, or I don't need to talk to them about it, but maybe you do need to talk to them about it. But if there's a case where you're like, I have so much hate feelings right now, I need to get it out on paper, this is such a good, healthy way of doing it. And it basically goes through all the emotions, and you write down all the emotions, and it says, for anger, I don't like it, or I'm frustrated, or I'm angry that, or I feel annoyed. For fear, I am worried that, I am afraid that, I am scared that. So just like really like pinpoints what you're feeling, and then it goes to the end, and it says for love, I love that. I love that Michael helps me do the dishes. I understand that he's got a lot on his plate right now, but I blah blah blah. And so like, and then at the end it has like a PS, and it says the response, I would like to hear from you. And so you can actually get, like, I can actually get Michael to read my love letter, and it's really just all my emotions on one page, and so he can understand exactly how I'm feeling. Also, what you can do is a response letter, and the response letter is for you to write in third person. So I am writing it as if Michael is writing this letter to me, or as if this person is writing this letter to me, and it's actually what I want to hear. So it says, write as if the opposing person is responding to your love letter. And so this is a response to the love letter, and it has like starter prompts. Thank you for, I understand, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, and you just go through all the prompts. It's really helpful. I did one already, and it was so therapeutic. I didn't even have to get overwhelmed about my feelings, because I literally wrote down all my feelings, and then I wrote down the response. That is that book. I put it right next to my bedside table, because often, like, if Michael and I would have like a disagreement or an argument, or like a frustration and a not understanding each other or something like that, usually always happens before you sleep. I don't know, I feel like because you're just the most tired then. So I put this there. I haven't used it recently. That one I wrote was a one to God, actually, about like an unanswered prayer. I hope I'm not talking too much, but I've just been learning so much. Like straight after I got back from beach mission, I've just been learning a ton about, like, I don't know, just like what I want my year to look like. And even though I know God can interrupt it and transform it to what he thinks is best for me, or things happen, life happens. But so some of my New Year's resolutions, I wrote, make majority of my clothes this year. So I've already started that. I made a dress. Another one is, how can I cultivate rich community? I'm really like trying to invest into community within my life. It's a big thing at the moment for me. Falling pregnant. I don't know, don't hold on to that, but that's a desire. I want to make my own pottery set. Like, I want to make my own plates, my own cups, my own bowls. I want to do that this year. That's a desire. I want to post more shorts on YouTube. Oh, another thing that I really want to do, and this is really cool, and you can like take this as well. I really want to have couch time with Michael. So when he gets home from work, if I'm home at the same time as him from work, we will prioritize having 20 minutes on the couch just chatting, or it could be longer, depends how much time you have. And I want my children to see us do that too, because if my children see me and my husband spending time together, intentional time, not being on our phones, not just watching TV, just like face to face, having maybe like a tea or like a nice icy drink if it's summer, and just chatting. And it's just a time where like it's super intentional, but like it's scheduled, and I feel like it's going to be really valuable, and I really want to put value into that this year. And I got this from Sarah Therese. She's an influencer, and she said that her parents did this, and she said that she used to look at her parents as a kid and be like, wow, that's so amazing that she does that. And she used to apparently like respect their time on the couch. Like, I thought maybe that'd be impossible with kids running around, but she used to apparently just like sit there and watch her parents like that. And I was just like in awe of that idea, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to cultivate that right now in my life, so then it can be something I do when I have kids. But yeah, I don't know, there's just been so much going in my mind, like what do I want this year to look like, and how can I have like such a healthy year. And I am like, this sounds like so much organizing that I have done, but I think it's just been out of like desire, and I've just like, it's been fun for me, and that's not usually the case for me. And it was just like a nice little season of like, I'm doing all this organizing and it feels nice. So I'm just riding the wave while I'm on it, hopefully, and I don't have to stick to everything, but these are just ideas that I can add to my life if I want to. But yeah, I am going to go. I have a counselling appointment that I have scheduled. I have not gone in a long time, but which is good. But yeah, I wanted to just have an appointment to start my year, and to just clear my brain of some things. It'll be really good. I always love my counselling appointments. I am going to go. I am sweating. Thanks for listening to me. And if you learnt something from like all my random ideas, comment below what your favorite New Year's resolution of mine was. Yeah. So right now I am making a meal planner and a weekly planner, and I'm going to put it inside my pantry cupboard. And I'm going to laminate them so then they can like, I can rub it out and then write it again, so that I'm like using the same piece of material. So I'm doing that, and then I'll go to Officeworks another day and like print it out and stuff. Good morning. I'm on my way to edit at Starbucks. I'm going to edit all my content for like my reels and for my YouTube video. This YouTube video, actually, I'm editing it while I film it, because I'm actually starting a new one when I go to the coast with my family on Thursday, which is in 2 days. So I'm kind of editing this like before I go, while I'm filming some of the content. That's fine. I don't often go out to a cafe and edit. I want to do it with like people. I'm trying to create a community of people that get together and edit and do creative things at a cafe. But yeah, I think it might just be me today though, because I don't think anyone else is available.